Alright, so, but yeah, I'm okay. So let me explain the mask because, alright, so I'm a minor. I live under my parents' roof, so you've gotten a date. So right now I'm just gonna get the stream out of here a little bit before yet because we haven't really found because I started like doing lefty stuff when I was 12. Like much volunteering. Like I've done some volunteer work before. I'm probably going to at least try to get over 100 hours. That's probably what I'm planning to do. But overall, I think I know what I think it's gonna go well. Let me like just get my stream out here real quick before I continue to go on. I don't want to keep yabbering on without like. Let me just get my stream. Let me make sure Catboy Ranch is gonna get on my. Let me make sure. Wait, no, this is announcements. Let me look at the etiquette real quick before. All right, no posting. Okay, good. Like motion Catboy Ranch show, and I'm just gonna. I'm not sure what I did. Oh, sweet. Streamer mode is enabled on Discord, so I could stream. I could show the Discord stream. Yeah, I'm a member of Keffel's community. She's cool. A lot of the people there are cool. Like, I've talked to Keffel a little bit. Like, I'm not like person. I almost joined CPUSA. I almost joined CPUSA until I learned about Keffels. Like, I've read my marks. I've read some linen. I haven't read Salon Mal yet, and I don't really. I think that's first. It's 9:03. Cool. Let me at least get my. The title, like stream. Let's. Is there anything? Wait, can I change the stream title, please? I might need to go into Creator Studio to do that. Because the... Alright, let me edit this live real quick. Alright, I'm in the Creator Studio. I'm not sure how to manage YouTube entirely. I haven't really but alright, I haven't gotten an answer yet, but overall it's, oh my god, I look crazy in that one shot. Seeing as like I'm not a fan of tankies. That's all I'm gonna say. It's like I don't like tankies. You probably, if you're like wateries or something, you're probably gonna know that I don't like tankies. Most of the online left, besides like certain types, except tankies and their sympathizers, which I don't have a problem with tankies entirely. Well, no, I don't have not tankies, woke skulls, or I'm not even gonna call them woke skulls. I'm gonna use what Xena and Poppy called them. I think Xena called. We use a term that isn't problematic at all to reach like puritanical progression. Okay, I'm not staring. I cannot stare directly into a webcam. Can't do that. But overall, I think this is gonna be really. I don't expect it to be very productive. I'm just trying. I think this is just getting me on my feet a little bit. Oh, shut up. God damn it. Whew. Oh my god. Alright. Alright, so this is a pretty cool meme. What I think I'm gonna look at it. Okay, buddy, Vosh. Or Vouch or whatever. Bro, what the fuck is with these ads on Offer GX? Vouch. Let me wait. Is there like one for Keffels or Xanderhall? Because I'm not gonna say I like Vosh. Vosh can be a little bit. Vosh does have some shaky history. Like Vosh has some things even I think like he should really be swept under the rug. But like this is bad. Some bullshit. Sparked the whole thing with Cat Black, and isn't this like this plus the Professor Flowers debate is what sparked stuff with Cat Black? Like, isn't that what happened? Because I didn't really tune in during the whole Cat Black situation, and I feel a lot better for not doing that. But yeah, all I know is that Cat Black's a piece of shit. She made this crazy fucking I think 10,000, 1,000. I really don't get the meme about Vosh and horses. Catboy Ranch is going crazy right now, but I don't get the memes. Vosh in Germany. I don't get this. Like, okay, I don't get a lot of. This is a video, isn't it? Oh, okay. What the hell? I don't. Is that fucking Hassan? Destiny? Vosh, Hassan, Destiny, and okay. Essay for a minute. Who the hell is it? I'm not. Forgot who that was. Okay, god damn it, right? Oh, my wife. Dude, I don't know who half these niggas are. Let me get some water. Yeah, I get it. Told you, not showing a face on stream. Yo, I don't know what's something we're gonna do? I'm gonna look at driving laws because that's something I want to do a segment on because I've never seen anyone else do a segment on it, and it'd be really interesting to get my learner's permit this year. But I gotta wait until February because that's when I turn that's when I can get my learner's permit in my state. But overall, shit, my glasses are fucking. Valshinsky. I really want to go on a walk, but remember, I am a chair and I will get sat on by Ian Valshinsky. I just remembered. Content. I'm not sure what. His bio? Is it like actually. Mug shot. Let me look at it. Okay. Let me pause the stream. I should get a screen if I pause the screen. Fuck. I'm about to just put a random. I'm about to. Let me find a random. Let me find like an image I can throw on there. Okay, here. The X in my name. Okay, that song. You know that song? Okay, so that song that Xander Hall plays at the start of all his streams. It's it's stuck in my head. you, Xander Hall. Not yes, not for any derangement reasons, but more because you got that kind of good song that you had made for you stuck in my head, and I'm not forgiving you for that. Okay, so now that I got that in order, I'm about to go tell my mom that Trump had a mugshot, since I might as well. Yo, Mom. Okay, you can hear me. You can definitely, the mic is definitely picking up on that. Come back. Alright, let me take out this. But Trump, okay. yo, this man looks fucking insane. He looks like a demon. He had multiple mugshots, like. Okay, this one is fake. I want to see a bunch of young boy profile. I want to see a bunch of Trump PFPs from like libs and lefties on the left putting this mugshot as their PFP, doing the same thing them people did with the young boy mugshots. Cause I was one of them too. That was going crazy on TikTok and well, not just TikTok. I don't have Twitter. I'm never touching that hell site. Like, no. I don't want that hell site. Alright, let me throw this stupid ass stream on Catboy Ranch. Okay, oh my god, the link, the URL still the embed. Copy, guys. This is the best mugshot I've ever seen in my life. Oh my god. Why do both of these... How many old man mugshots? Let me look at old man mugshots. Old man mug... Oh wow. Home Alone 2. Oh my god. I don't remember much of Home Alone 2. That's like an old movie. An old movie. Okay, so so most old people look. What the fuck? What the fuck? Jesus Christ! Okay, half these people look like gods. Look at this nigga forehead. Look at this man's I'm sorry. Okay. I thought that was something hanging off him. Okay, so old people just look like So old people just look insane. Like, it's a lot of chomos for old man mugshots. Someone just posted it. Some people showing too much of Catboy Ranch on stream because alright, I should probably get some tissue or something. But yeah, I'm not even gonna lie with you here. This is just insane. Like, okay. Now, what was I planning to do as a segment? Like, what were some segments I said I wanted to do? Okay, let me see what I said I was gonna cover. Okay, what I said Trump. Oh, okay, buddy Valsh. I got distracted by the Trump mugshot, and then looking at Gay socials in the future, YouTube console, no, YouTube console culture war. Not the now. If you want a better world for everyone, we'll probably get along. Exactly. Like, now let me. Okay, so I said I was gonna do a. Oh, someone's watching my stream. That's cool. Okay, I don't want to watch the downfall of DJ Mule. I would need to find the original terrible ass video. This is the worst. Okay, I know this was called Berserk is a gay queer poly love story, which I haven't Berserk, so I can't know. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna watch some of his No, wait a minute. Is he gay? Is DJ Mule gay or like just bisexual or something? Cause I don't feel like. Wait, real quick, because and I need to get it wrong, but I feel like it's gonna be very suiting for the video I'm about to cover. If DJ Mule doesn't like you, you're a very good leftist. Unless you're like a Nazgul or something. But oh god, this man has been doing videos since I was 10 or something, or since I was 11. It depends on when in 2019 it was. Alright, let me Alright, let me at least Alright, let me at least pull up the screen capture and move it to this right here. I might take off my my not face cam. I might take off the webcam just to fit the game capture. Let's see what the game capture, what I was planning for the game capture like. Alright, so let me. Alright. Where's Kega Fusion? Oh, that's a segment. And I didn't even think I was gonna. Okay, I need another screen capture source. And in this one, it's going to capture Kega Fusion. It does not need to be this big. Fuck. Cause Jesus Christ, this is sucking ass. I'm gonna remove this. Okay, this is cool, I'm not gonna lie, but this is a funny thing. Okay, my stream key's not starting some good. But I think. Oh, there was a okay, let me at least. Okay, I'm being stupid right now. Maybe I will use game capture and just capture anything that's fucking. And I'm gonna check how it looks on my phone and hope it works, because that's what I'm about to have it do. Alright, let me. Alright, there you go. There they go. I need to get in that. Okay. So wait, what should I? Okay, what should I? But I did get. I'm just gonna.
Hey everyone, I'm gonna start by saying that this isn't really a video that I wanted to make.
Okay. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Sex violence as a road traffic. Okay, maybe I shouldn't cover this on stream. I'll cover this one. Oh my god, it's about to J.K. Rowling. He did it. Oh my god. I didn't even. Okay, this is the video on Nazballs was probably good. And then the Sophie. Wait, the Sophie from Mars thing and Thoughtline thing were only 2 years ago. Holy fuck, this man. This man after the false sex call. This man probably pushed the false sex call allegations. I wouldn't be surprised if he did it. I wouldn't be surprised. Because I know I might be being a little bit uncharitable. I don't give a fuck. DJ Mule is just a terrible person overall. Like, oh my god, thank you, Lord. Oh my god, Cake of Fusion actually worked. I'm going to turn off full screen now so I don't fuck with you. Okay, this shouldn't be the thing exclusively going, but let me go grab that ROM before I do literally anything. Okay. Let me at least get the ROM. Okay, I'm not gonna. Okay, I don't want to. Okay, wait. I never actually played the video. I'm being stupid right now. Alright, this is the one getting covered. Let me,
Which I wasn't. Then you won't know the
I
drama
wish he
that's
wasn't
going on
either.
this week. So, noted Porsche told J.K. Rowling, disgusting transphobe, terrible author, and general piece of shit,
okay.
that women need to shut up and start apologizing. I was just looking for screenshots and tweets to put in this video, and I just realized that Porsche also made this joke, in quotes, Women's Day.
Oh my god. Oh, shut up. Shut up.
Day.
Oh my god. Okay, okay,
Ambition.
shut the fuck. Oh god, this is so out of context already. Okay. I'm pretty damn sure that anything that all the Vosh pedophile stuff, there is some actual bad shit he did. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to mention her name, but he does have. There is some shit I can criticize. He should be a little bit criticized a little bit more.
You already know why that's bad. If you don't know why that's bad, holy shit, you got some work to do. But extra bad.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. No, we know why it's bad.
Because when you dive into trying to say that you are defending trans people by playing into the turf rhetoric
Oh,
that
shut the
trans rights
fuck
activists
up.
are basically just out
No.
to silence women, you are defeating.
Hey, aren't you bi criticizing a pan person? Isn't that like a little panphobic? And like, no, I know I'm joking here, but he has made the same thing that, oh, and also DJ Mule, if you want to make a response to me or criticize me, I'm black. Isn't that a little racist? It is not your place to criticize a black person. Like, yeah, he's gonna weaponize identity politics in the Xander Hall video. I already know he does.
Your statement. Let me try and get this.
I haven't watched the
into
video.
you. If you want to support a movement, what you do is you listen to the people.
Also, wait, is this trying to say that TERFs are feminists? Because, yeah, I used to believe that TERFs were feminists. Okay, by the way, I got the thing running. Please. Oh, god damn it. The really cool bit I was about to do with DJ Mule isn't gonna... Let me just... It'd be all the screen one. Turn this on. Okay, that's cool. And then throw a little bit too small, and I can't even see that. So I'll place it like. Maybe I'll replace her. I'll place it like right here. Okay, my face is still gonna be over it, but. Okay, now to go through the central video, I was just gonna like play that a little bit and like see his bad arguments, but now we can look at it as especially bad takes. The worst of the worst here. Okay, I don't know who Wreck-It Raven is, but time for his worst fucking takes. This man.
Well, internet, looks like I'm back again. Doing another one of these videos. I could be making content about how leftists can start organizing, or I could be doing more stuff about unions, or, you know, how to get involved with direct action, but, of course, the algorithm doesn't like that stuff. It loves stuff like this.
Okay, first thing. You can still do all of that. You didn't have to make this video. Probably it would have been a lot better if you didn't make this fucking video. Like, that's all I'm gonna say here. Like, just objectively good takes. Like, this man has like terrible takes, like terrible, awful, unforgivable takes that yeah, I know this man hates Shadow the Hedgehog. This man absolutely hates Shadow though.
Drama, nonsense.
Okay, I'm gonna try not to like
the online left-wing politics
like,
space. They're increasingly ineffectual, perpetuate harmful behaviors, and haven't actually done that much to change that scene since Gamergate. That's right, gang. We're doing another video about Debate Bros. This time, we're talking about Xander Hall and how he is not your ally.
Oh, by the way, this video is gonna make. And if you want to subscribe to Xander Hall, please subscribe to that man. He is like an amazing ally. He is your ally. This man is retarded.
Xander Hall. Most people know him as the cheeky young Debate Bro regular guy who likes to smonk.
Are you actually getting on him for smoking weed? I thought weed was base.
Or from his alt-right pipeline video where he congratulates himself on not being a fascist anymore.
Like a flex at all. If you like... Okay, good. My streams at least look so good. But being a leftist, like just starting off like your political journey as a leftist and never changing your position is a lot less cool than being a like. I think personally, you've gone through a lot more personal growth and like as a if. But seriously, like. But seriously though, why the fuck is that an actual... Why is that a criticism? Why is that a criticism of Xander Hall? Is that he wasn't always a leftist? Like, I don't think that's a criticism. That's a stupid ass criticism. And that I see a lot of people in this space make. And it like pisses me off to the extreme because like...
Well, things to be proud of.
So, like,
well done
yes,
for doing the
it's
bare
very
minimum,
proud.
bro.
No,
if you're on the
well
left
done.
that doesn't really
Well
follow
done,
the
yes.
debate scene, you're probably
Well done.
wondering what all the fuss is about.
Bro.
But if you're into the debate scene, you'll probably know him as Wannabe Vosh.
Wannabe Vosh put some like his foot down on things like a lot of things. Here's something. I can go. I might go on a stream calling someone out if it's really important. Like, oh, I should talk situation because, okay, so in 2019, that's when I started watching Illuminati. I was a big fan of her. I was the biggest fan of Illuminati, especially when she did Reddit content because I really like that. I really like dunking on anti-vaxxers. I dunked on anti-vaxxers a lot in 2019, and like, yes, I'm leftist, so like I was like at most a centrist at 10, like a lot of commentary YouTubers at 11. Like, I kind of like Keemstar, and I think one of the biggest reasons towards that Keemstar and Leafy crowd is because of the Pokemon situation and Leafy getting banned. Because I didn't think Leafy deserved to get banned. Like, I still don't think Leafy deserved to get banned for the reasons. Like, dunking on Pokemon's unironically based. Pokemon's a terrible person, so I will dunk on her just as much shit because. But I think that was before the whole thing with Fedmeister came out. Yes, I get it. It's like I feel like he didn't really have to dead name her a lot. Like, I'm not. Shit, there's not much else. Like, hard on Shu personally. Like, Shu, I feel like Shu would have probably been resonated more with the cornbread. And there's like at least an hour left of this. There's like a whole hour left of this video, and I haven't even gotten 20. And I went crazy, and there's like still well over an hour of this video, of this terrible ass video left. So let's continue.
Ape fans have been calling him for the last few years. People call him things like the Zoomer version of Bosch, or that he's copying Bosch's style, which is hilarious to be honest, because Bosch copied Destiny's. Destiny copied the modern debate format, and they copied the Greco-Roman debate format. I digress a little bit, but you see what I'm saying here. This is a bit of an obtuse thing to criticize him for.
Okay.
Xandahol is also seemingly surrounded by a bunch of controversial drama that is more often than not true for.
Oh, exactly. Like, okay. Not gonna lie, this is what a lot of people do with a debate, bro. It's like, I even did it. I didn't like I was kind of oh my god, debunking false allegations against this thing. Debunking sex cult allegate. Okay, if you get allegations amongst them themselves, if they're like avid and you know they're lying, debunk them publicly. Receipts. Like, and it's a stupid ass thing to criticize them for making videos debunking it. Should he just should Xandahol have just said absolutely nothing and then just let people slander him? Because that's what happened. Because that's what would have happened. Like, I feel like a lot of the cornbread tubes here wants to just let people slander people and like say, oh, it's against my boundaries to respond. Like, it's stupid.
But every debate bro on the internet, and a lot of it is concerning and makes you wonder at all why people think he's even a based dude. So with all that in mind, why do people actually like him? Now, I know some of you are not going to want to hear this, but we have to address the facts here. And that is that when you scroll through Xandahol's YouTube page, there is actually a lot of cool leftist stuff on there. So he's making videos here about how Trump is bad, he's sticking up for trans people a lot, and that's all good. People around his age or even a bit older are probably going to see themselves in him a little bit and maybe even see him as a bit of a role model for getting into politics, especially if they're already kind of skewed to the left. He's got a good stream personality, he interacts with chat a lot, and he's generally entertaining in an above average way. He's gained a big following since making content like this, and yes, I know you are going to get more views and subscribers that you associate with. I know that from my own experience, however, you can't deny that Xandahol, well, he knows how to content create. He is an influencer who has a brand and whatnot. However, you'd be right in thinking that amongst these thumbnails, something just doesn't feel quite right. The more and more you scroll, things like this. Yeah, like...
Oh my god. So, a little bit of discourse? Oh my god. He engaged in discourse. Such a big, sweeping criticism.
Wrong, but why are you focusing on this? Okay.
Covering dream... Bro!
Oh, okay, he's just made a video in bad faith about one of my friends.
Okay, explain why it's bad, though. Explain why it's bad. Probably, like, have a lot more of a point. He would have a lot more of a point if he showed clips, or, like...
And...
Oh, wait. Isn't this the video about Lonnie? And it shows he didn't watch the full thing. Wow, that's really cool. Thing. I'm pretty sure I at least watched this full video. I think I watched this video at least full on, but like... But this is the video about debunking the shit he did with Lonnie. Like, of course, I'm not gonna play a Sonic game. I tried the bit didn't work. Let me check OBS real quick, at least in like... And make screen capture look a little better. This was the stuff with Lonnie. Is he really so like addressing allegations is something you should do if you get allegations as a content creator. Address them. Don't do no Colleen Ballinger. Like no, don't do any of that shit. Don't do the Colleen Ballinger defense because that's not gonna work. And like, but you shouldn't and don't like do a fake apology. But if the allegations are true and you can prove it, prove it. And don't like, and it's a dumb thing to criticize someone for addressing allegations that could ruin their career. Do you just like, if I could call DJ Mule a pedophile, you know what, DJ Mule those allegations, should he not debunk them? Because and also like should he?
And a piece of shit whenever it suits him. Xanahol prides himself on debating people who disagree with him on anything in the marketplace of ideas, and he doesn't limit.
Oh my god! Okay, not give people a platform and then tear them down at all, like because it's different if it's just uncritically platforming them the way Joe. I think he goes in on Joe Rogan in this video, and I have some criticism for that as well. But like,
especially about the human rights of the people that he claims to support.
Proving. Okay, are we just not supposed to... Are leftists just not supposed to defend their ideas? Are we just never supposed to defend our ideas? Or, like, are we supposed to just be defenseless? Like, what do they want? What do these people want? Like, what do anti-debate types want? Just us to, like... If we give a debate, that is, like, just taking a giant L. A fat L. Like, that is the biggest L we could take ever.
But why?
Viewers that haven't been exposed to either ideology have now been exposed to a violent ideology that will influence them easier and easier depending on their material conditions and prior exposure.
I like the essay format. I love the essay format. I personally can't do it. I cannot put that much. I don't have the money, so I can't really criticize him for doing this weird thing with the pause. But he could have. But like, I feel like this is the best transition
about the human rights of the people.
Impressionable viewers.
The supporters of your
this is where it's better out.
The supporters of your opponent's state.
This is the dumbest. Like,
hey everyone, it's Mule
here.
What Mule has forgotten is that there are probably a lot of people watching conservatives on whether trans people should exist or whether there is actually a white.
We shouldn't try to de-radicalize. Okay, no, he doesn't say that. But what are we gonna? How do you expect us to de-radicalize fascists? Making media that dismantles fascist ideology, like debates, because debates do that. Debates dismantle fascist ideology. Like they're very good at it. I would say that is the merit. It is like a research document, but debates like do it in a live format that can reach people better. I'm gonna watch a conservative video essay. Like I might watch. I'm not gonna like the average lefty like me. They're not gonna watch a conservative video essayist and then like actually consider their ideas. If they're gonna watch a debate, because your ideas are always gonna look good under a video essay. Your ideas are always I don't like if I watch a video essay, I disagree. I'm gonna see I'm gonna watch it through another person's through like a stream or something like a Fall stream or a Xanderhall stream. And I'm gonna see that person's. But overall, I don't think he understands the real value of debate. Or live stream content, because that's what a lot of these types don't value. They don't value live stream content.
It was proven wrong 100 years ago by Vladimir Ilyich Lenin, who said this. Why should we bother to reply to Kautsky? He would reply to...
Fake quote, fake quote, fake quote, fake quote, fake quote. This quote is fake. It was made by a whole conservative. Conservative to make it seem like Lenin didn't like debating. No, Lenin, if Lenin was alive today, he would be a fucking debate bro. And I'm not even joking here. If Lenin were alive today, he would be a debate bro. That's all I'm gonna say. I was like that, like, and I think Bosch said that
and
as
we would
well.
have to reply to his reply. There's no end to that. It will be quite enough for us to announce that Kautsky is a
So just say Cal bad, and then say, oh, he believes this, so he's bad. But don't debunk his actual points. Don't reply to him. Don't like say any dishonest arguments he's making. Like, don't like dismantle conservative ideology. Like, it's just dumb. It's just not gonna work. Cause I do think sock dems are like very much, even if they don't push for like whole systemic change, is still something leftists should advocate for. Like, until we can get systemic change. And anything to the right of like full on socialism, it doesn't mean it's not leftist. Like, I think social democrats are leftists. Not in the same way like anarchists, communists, I don't agree with it. But like, I don't do it like, or like even tankies. I'd even say tankies are leftists. Like Caleb Maupin is a leftist, a retarded one, but a leftist. He's like. So like overall, yeah, like.
Now you
put person in quotes. Like, what the fuck? A little bit weird if you ask me, but I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna go in.
leftism as an aesthetic, as it were.
This man just quoted Lenin. Xander Hall doesn't appear as a leftist. Vosh, fucking conservative when I first looked at him. Just looking at him, he gives the vibes of a conservative. People like Vosh, like Destiny, like Hunter, all of these people do not give off leftist vibes. You just quoted Lenin. Your content is very like lefty looking. Your channel, like the first time I looked at your channel, like a lot of his content does have like very lefty thumbnails and like titles, but overall his aesthetics, Vosh has the most like right wing chuddy aesthetics. In the same with Xander Hall. Xander Hall gave like very chuddy vibes. Like, I didn't watch Xander Hall until after this video, but yeah, none of these people aesthetically appear as leftists. All of them aesthetically appear as chuds, and I think that's a good thing. And like, because aesthetically appearing as a chud is a lot better for like spreading, getting reach. Cause but like, yes, you should. I agree with Xander Hall. I'm a little bit lefty. Yeah, I'm like a whole leftist, and Xander Hall is too. I think I can conclusively say that like Xander Hall is a leftist. Like, just overall, but like, I should probably say I'm covering this bitch ass video in the server, but like in his server. But overall, yes, like a lot of leftists should try to get their things out there, like their opinion.
Anyway, back to Mule. Thanks, Mule. So the question remains, does Zanderhol know that platforming fascists goes against everything that leftists stand for?
It doesn't.
Fascists has he de-radicalized? Something that's important to point out is that the de-radicalization of fascists is a very real discussion that leftists are going to have at some point, as Nazi views and ideology have the possibility to outlast the potential revolution.
Revolution isn't going to happen. I don't think revolution is going to happen until I'm like old. I don't think revolution is going to happen until I'm like my mother's age or something. Revolution is completely unfeasible in our at least in America right now. Revolution in America is unfeasible completely. Like, I don't think revolution is going to happen. It probably won't ever happen. And like, well, I don't think it will ever happen. Anything is possible. But revolution, like a communist revolution, like in fucking, like the same way Russia had it, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. And like, there's not gonna be some vanguard party that like comes in like make like and it's not like I don't want, like, I want systemic change, but I don't think revolution. You can't criticize like the government. You can't criticize communism. Like yeah, like that's dumb. Like, I want like the free speech. Like, I'm really big on democracy. I'm really big on free speech. So yeah, I don't. And like, those are two things I believe Cuba doesn't have. So that's why I don't want to support Cuba. Russia doesn't have it. Thailand doesn't have it. Like, Like, I don't know. Russia's a fascist state. Thailand's a fascist state. The fucking DPRK. I can't believe there are actual leftists. There are actual people on the left that defend the DPRK. Because the DPRK is a monarchy. It is a quote-unquote communist monarchy. It's not communist. Well, maybe it is, but, like, Jews say it's its own thing. Like, but the DPRK is a whole monarchy. So, like, I don't get saying, so I don't get the whole defense for, like authoritarianism. Because the Soviet Union, yes, it was communist. It did abandon the principles eventually. Gorbachev was probably the best thing that happened in the Soviet Union. The best and kind of the worst thing, in my opinion. But, like, I don't like tankies are doing, like, Putin apologia and Russia apologia. Russia's a fascist state. And I'm sure tankies are going to get on my ass for that. Like, thank God I don't have Twitter or something, but, like, I'm sure I might get tanky comments or a tanky video on me if I get big. That's a big if there. Just saying how, like, Russia is bad.
Or global shift towards more radically left-wing politics. What I do know of this kind of action that exists so far is that it's undertaken mainly by charities like Hope Not Hate, who tend to infiltrate telegram groups of fascists like the BNP or the EDL in the UK, who create disorder and the movements who are losing faith in them due to the fact that they're not really addressing their material conditions and seem to be focused on something that is more of a losing battle.
How many I'm about to get the tanky bingo. If I keep saying this, I'm getting the tanky bingo. I swear to God. Right. Let me get the Tinky Bingo. I'm getting the Tinky Bingo. Like, ding. I'm gonna get that because okay, 4+ flags in bio. I don't think that's a good criticism, but, like, I'm gonna get the Tinky Bingo just in case, like, because this man might get multiple bingos the way this is looking. I haven't finished. I never watched a full thing on this video. I just know that, like, it's bad and it gets into abuse apology eventually. So let's get the no, that is not what I meant to do. Fuck. It's I don't think there's anywhere I can draw, but oh, there's someone here. Oh, I actually have some people talking. Oh, Amethyst. Oh, hi Amethyst. Hi Zoomy and hi. But there's people in my stream watching. That's cool.
Certainly not effective is nerds.
Okay. So, okay. I need you to show a fucking clip. Please show a fucking clip. Like, is there any, like, this man doesn't show clips. But, like, this is, like, you can't just make this accusation and then say, oh, yeah, debate bros repeat fascist talking points. Prove it. Fucking prove it. Jesus Christ, these people are retarded. But, oh my God, prove it.
No, as you can see here, the debate lord Zanderhal tends to actually just focus on drama, which is annoying because you can see from some of his other videos, he's right about some stuff, which is good. But then, why does he focus on myopic things like people on Twitter not agreeing with him? Why does he use words like woke scold and crybully? What do those words even
You know what they mean.
mean? Another thing to be aware of when looking at debate bros
Jesus
is their
Christ.
takes. Sometimes their takes are so bizarre that they make no sense whatsoever. For example, this video where Xander Hall clickbaits you into all hell with the title, "My Controversial Take on Platforming Joe
This is the
Rogan."
worst
His
part.
hot take is that
the
Joe
worst
Rogan
part.
is an irresponsible
This is the worst
platformer,
part.
but shouldn't lose his platform because he's a good interviewer.
Okay. Okay, yeah. I don't think people who are irresponsible. I am not a big fan of deplatforming. Like, I don't like deplatforming a lot. Like, I don't think it's cool. Like, I don't think we should be going out of our way to deplatform people just because they have bad takes sometimes. It's not something we should do. I'm like putting my opinion here overall. Deplatforming is not based. It's not like it is not based, and we shouldn't do it. Like, and I don't feel bad for saying that either. Like, deplatforming sucks. Deplatforming is gay, I guess. I don't know. Like, who knows? But, like, yeah, I'm not a big fan of deplatforming, so overall...
Now, for a start, Joe Rogan is not a good interviewer. He's a stoner that sits there and goes,
Hey, you ever seen a chimp pilot a jet on DMT?
and
But yeah, Joe Rogan is a good interviewer. That's why he's so problematic. Like, that's like probably the big reason why he's so problematic is because he's like really good at listening to people and like interviewing them. Like, he should probably like, okay, Joe Rogan's gone really good on abortion. Like, he's done some good stuff with abortion. So overall, that's pretty fucking cool. But yeah, overall, Joe Rogan is like, he shouldn't lose. He's a good interviewer. Like, I would go on Joe Rogan and go crazy on him if I could. Like, I don't think Joe Rogan would let a fucking sting though. So,
and if he's irresponsible at platforming people, why then should he keep his platform? I think one of the funniest and most telling things about this video in particular
oh my
is
god,
that
it's
Xander
Soul
Hall-
Bunny. Wait, Soul Bunny's in here. Holy shit. Yo. Holy fuck. Not even surprised. Not even surprised. Like, Soul Bunny is in the holy fuck. Snitch on your... Okay, I want to know what this means. I know I'm... But, wow. Soul Bunny getting past this stuff is over.
there in a Shadow the Hedgehog onesie. You know, Shadow the Hedgehog, the ambivalent, cool, and edgy character from the Sonic the Hedgehog series that doesn't really care about good or evil. He's too cool for that shit, whilst Xander Hall is sat there being ambivalent and edgy and not really caring about good or evil.
Are you serious? Are you serious? Are you serious? Like, okay, this is why I was about to like play Sonic 3 on live while reacting to this, because of this terrible ass clip. I just can't. I have a little bit too much of the ADHD to do that, and pausing sucks. So till I figure out a way to react to this video without that, like get another monitor, or like until I figure out another way to do that, I'm not doing that. But overall, this is the funniest part of that video.
Because he's too cool for that shit. So, anyway, really big talking points in the...
I'm getting done.
Get into that.
This is like
We have a celebratory wank.
I'm gonna... Already begun. Yo, okay, I was just talking about the how they should do like young boy how they did it with young boy mugshot PFPs. They just did it. I just saw a trans flag under the trunk mugshot PFP, so that's really cool. But let me get to this point again. Debate fashion, no, just debate people who disagree with you. Spread your opinions. Like, have good optics. This can reach this is what good optics are, what like woke, which I used to call myself an anti-SJW like leftist. Thought they were a little bit annoying and screechy, and I still do. They were just an optics nightmare overall. There wasn't, but like a lot of, but like, and also I was like 6 or 7. I was like a fucking toddler. I was learning my ABCs and 1, 2, 3s when that whole anti-SJW wave was happening. So I don't have much experience with that.
To have bad optics. So let's get into that last part.
What's gold? Okay, let's see this.
In this video, Xanderhal talks about his editor, Cherrybread TV, who did a tweet about a bunch of online slang used by queer people, specifically trans people. The cancellation that they received for this was outrageous and people lost their minds over it, which he then uses to catapult himself into a rant about how all LGBTQIA plus people online, specifically those that criticize
clip, I need a clip. Okay, I actually like Tulsi Gabbard. I feel like Shu might be a tanky actor.
Are mentally ill and abuse victims, and for some reason need online internet points to feel good about themselves. Extremely fucked up, and just more evidence that whenever him and any of his debate friends use the term woke skull, what they actually mean is person that is holding me to account. Yes, this is my big whoops.
But like, is making false. Oh my god, we can't de-radicalize. Oh my god, these people are retarded. Okay. I'm pretty sure this. Oh, you are retarded.
Skull moment, eh? Xanderhal says at the start of this video that his editor is a quote-unquote bit of a memer, and then immediately talks about how the meme they posted is how, quote, the trans community online.
I'm not even trying to say this as a translucent thing, because it's not. The vast majority of the hip-hop community is black, so online, which is a very big community, but I'll just say the hip-hop community, like, because that's a community I'm part of as a leftist. It sucks. It is the worst community I have ever been in, and I'm not leaving because I really like art. I really like some artists. Like, I really like drill rap. Like, drill rap is probably the one genre of music I really like to listen to. Mainly drill. Like Jacksonville drill, Chicago drill, and New York stuff. Like, that type of stuff. Well, it's not too bad. Like, I think it's kind of, but like, yeah, a lot of like the online black community is really conservative. Like, a lot of these people would be full on Nazis if they weren't black. Like, or centrists or libs, or just like, and some of them come out as conservatives and then they just full on, and then they aren't even conservative, they're like Nazis or fascists, like Charleston White. Most people on the left don't even know about Charleston White. Like, this man's oh sweet. It's stupid, it's dumb, it's a bad criticism, it's retarded, like, straight up. Like, I don't understand, so I'm not gonna even say that's what I'm not gonna defend that, because for all I know, he could have said something entirely different in his face, but no audio.
It's transphobic. If you're wondering what the problem with that is, it's that it's trans.
Criticizing an online community isn't okay. By this logic, I'm racist. I'm a coon. By this logic, I'm a coon for criticizing the hip hop community online. Like, by this logic, I am like a whole coon, and like, and yes, if you're black, you probably know what that means. But yeah. I'm looking at more mugshot memes, but yeah. A lot of communities are terrible. A lot of communities are toxic, gatekeeping, and like, bro, there's Finster Discord. I'm not saying, like, Finster does, like, perpetuate some harmful things, like, I think the fetishization of trans women. Finster does, like, he does, like, he is a little bit complicit, but I'm not gonna say his entire brand of, like, being really girly. I feel like the biggest problem I see, and I can't conclusively say this, I'm not a trans person, I can't conclusively say this, but, yeah, overall, like, a lot of it is because, like, I've seen, like, okay, they call them 4traners, like, 4traners. I've seen like a 4 trainer. I feel like this represents a lot of the hate for Finster. It's because he passes. It's because he passes. Straight up, it's because he passes as a. It's because he looks like a girl. Be over and. I feel like they're just mad, and apparently because they're. And then I think a lot of just because apparently he was taking E, which. Okay, go ahead.
Transphobic.
Let him take
his
his
editor said to him, apparently, I might get cancelled for this, and his response.
And pass who don't take any type of it, kind of NTRT. And are more true trans and non-binary Huns who go by binary pronouns as well as pre-transition egg femboys. I got that all in one go. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. This is the... that looks like the most... that is probably the most chronically online thing I've ever read in my life. Jesus Christ, though. Like... But, oh, wait... Okay,
Explanation of using the tactical N-word.
Okay, so I'm gonna be completely honest. I wasn't in politics whenever Vosh did this. And I don't think Vosh even stands by this anymore. I don't even think Vosh stands by this anymore. Seemingly, like, one of my friends brought it up. Her name is, Mushi. I don't wanna like blast her on screen, but like she caught up these allegations with Vosh, where like he was like fucking with this girl named Poppy and like was just being a weirdo, like a massive fucking weirdo. Like I'm not entirely sure, but apparently, wait, was Poppy underage? Because was Poppy underage? Swear to God. Like, was like, okay, let's make sure this person wasn't underage, because there are much more credible things going on after Vosh than this stuff. Like,
and for the what this is, he also references Vosh's rant about queer people online, which was extremely queerphobic again because of what I
prove it. Prove it. I will not believe anything. I do not trust this person. Like a person who has gone on stream with. Let me see who this man has like gone on. This man has gone on talks with Sophie from Mars, Thought Slime, and actually go on that tangent about Kink and Pride. I don't think Kink belongs at Pride. And I don't, but if you want to be horny at Pride, do it at a private event. Do it at an 18 plus only event. Don't do it at an event with kids. That I feel like a queer teenager who's closeted to like half their family or something. Just like if you want to be horny at Pride, do it somewhere else. Straight up, like you do not need Pride. The same way, like a teenager, like a queer teen, or like I think guns are pretty. I think guns are based, like, obviously we need comments, like, I'm not like, entirely fit to speak on guns, but as a student, I've been doing, like, and that's, like, really dystopian.
Previously about attaching toxic online behaviors to
be safer for kids, and adults do not need Pride as much as kids, so go fuck off. And I don't give a fuck. Like, get rid of your stupid ass aesthetics. Like, this is like saying Pride was like a riot is
just log off. You don't have to see.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Or who else? Jesse Gender, empty signifier. All of these motherfuckers should take that advice and log the fuck off. And apparently, Jai said some crazy shit about Eden Night. Apparently, Jai like said some horrible shit about Eden Night, like, and like Keffels in one of her now deleted videos, like about like 2 liberals trying to cancel her for and calling her a bigot for noodle tweets, and then going after Jai because apparently you shouldn't criticize a black trans woman unless they're a Nazi, which dumb. I'm gonna say it now. If a black person is making a bad take, criticize them. Like, straight up, just Like,
those people? This isn't a huge thing to worry about for most people, but you see, the people that Xander Hall's actually talking about here are just is the solution to a lot of problems. Not that, you know, he should reflect on some of the more problematic aspects of his behavior.
Like aspects, like, list them again. Like, say, oh, yes, like, but just criticizing the trans community online is dumb. Like, just saying, oh, he criticized the online trans community, which, like, go ahead, as long as you're not being transphobic. It's not transphobic to criticize the online trans community. It's not. You can be transphobic while doing it, but overall, it is not transphobic. Let me turn it on.
Absolutely they do. I've seen hundreds and thousands of baby's first political opinion, and people who really go ham and puritanical on issues that aren't really that much of an issue once you put them under a close analysis. But if I thought that people doing that was a problem, I'd be doing a video about them and not debate bros. It's good that people are exploring the boundaries of our language and how the roots of certain words can be harming people.
Like, she flew on and called him a Darvo, like, which is, Jesus Christ. Which, not gonna lie, I don't see how he's a Darvo, but overall, really cool. Like, but overall, like, I think DJ Mule, no one really likes him except left.
I don't even know. It shows that our culture is evolving into one that's based on love and compassion rather than hateful exclusion. And it can also show that we have a long way to go when it comes to people resorting to puritanical, Protestant, colonialist rhetoric when trying to change people's minds.
Dude just dropped the word soup. Like, this is the ultimate thing video I've ever seen in my life. Like, this is the most LARPy thing ever. Jesus Christ, like, the amount of LARP, like, in this video, like, just, like, say, oh, he just wants to LARP as, like, a 1920s communist. And in, like, a 90s pride, like, someone, like, riding a 90s or 80s and 90s pride, like, so badly. He just wants to LARP, like, Jesus Christ. This man is in, like, I feel like that's what a lot of tankies do. And I'm gonna say it, he's a tanky. Like, he gives the vibes of a tanky. Like, he has said a lot of weird takes. Like, it dude really seems obsessed with a violent revolution. So, like, yeah, I'm gonna say it, he's a tanky.
It's about things. But that's all by the by. There's one thing that's extra telling in this video. He says that woke skulls need to be de-radicalized. And
I highly doubt he said that. Okay, and even if he did say that, true, I guess. Like, a lot of woke souls are very tanky aligned, and I think tankies at least need to be de-radicalized. Because a lot of tankies are like, do actual genocide apologia. So, like, yes, it's apology and not apologia. Kevin's weird for saying it like that. I love you, Kevils, but Jesus Christ, it's weird to say it like that. But, like, yeah, I swear to God. Oh. She's a cool person. Like,
so what does that tell us about Xander Hall?
that he's fucking based. It tells us that he is based in string repeals.
So if you're a Xan fan and you've made it this far in the video, I gotta say kudos, because most Debate Bro fans don't really watch the video and simply react to, not a lib, he's not a centrist, what do you mean, he's progressive, he's a leftist. Alright, calm down. We're gonna get into it.
This man is actually the worst person. This man is an actual abuse apologist. Jesus Christ, he sucks so bad. Like, okay, I'm glad to see Molly's doing well, but yeah, this person's just retarded. Like, oh my god, I hate how smug he sounds. Like, this smugness. But yeah, base chatter. Like, but seriously, this smugness on this guy, like, is like he's going out of his way to make people like Xander Hall.
YouTube page, you'll notice that there isn't a lot about his actual views when it comes to material conditions or class consciousness. A lot of his left-wing content is based on civil and human rights, which he kind of shits all over.
I want to know right now. Because Jesus Christ, like, God forbid I could. A lot of these people did it with Shark. Like, I'm sure DJ Neil hates Shark victory statement because, like, why are you making a hit piece on a trans person? Why are you criticizing a trans person? Why are you criticizing a trans person who got swatted? Like, and is often a victim of harassment. Why are you doing that? Like, come on, why are you doing that? Like, no, if we can't criticize minorities, don't criticize minorities at all. Like, actually, like, unironically, practice what you preach. Like,
content. So let's go right back to his first video that got a ton of views, How I Almost Became Alt-Right. He starts off by saying he never really went into politics and had a fairly progressive mom who taught him why it's wrong to be racist, misogynist, and bigoted in general, and that he was super disappointed in the USA and Americans in general when Trump got elected because even he could see that Trump was a bad guy. He then talks about his radicalization through YouTube content. It's so weird listening to this because it's almost like he's talking about himself when he talks about Chris Raygun, who he describes introduced him to alt-right content. He says that Chris described himself as center-left and did a lot of content about how feminism was obsolete in the USA in 2016. Obviously, Xanderhall doesn't do content like that, but he...
Okay, so what? Okay, so criticizing a minority is the same as making right-wing content. Criticizing a minority on Twitter, criticizing... He looks like he smokes meth.
He does do content that attacks people that are too left-wing for him or annoy him personally. Faith in it. He then talks about how Destiny pulled him out of the alt-right
here's where DJ...
Justin.tv, he did like StarCraft 2 matches, and he started doing debate content around 2016. Destiny apparently referred to himself as a libertarian before this, but then... Now, here's the key thing about this. He kind of always did this from the center ground.
Okay, so turning someone from a Nazi or fascist to a liberal... or even is good. Liberals aren't right-wing. Centrists aren't right-wing. They are left and center. Like, respectively, they are left and center. So saying that, oh, he's like pulling people from the right, but he's not making them come, isn't explicitly a bad thing. Like, it's not a great thing, but it's not like a bad thing worth like, oh, saying, oh, he's bad over that. Like, no, stupid. I'm in the, okay, let me, but yeah, like, it's not a bad thing.
Destiny has also admitted to using slurs in private and as...
Okay, yeah, Destiny sucks on it. Like, actually, Destiny kind of sucks, so I don't mind criticizing Destiny. He's just objectively not a leftist. Like, he's left. Like, a lot of disengaged people are mostly liberal. Like, because conservatives are just not popular. Like, liberals aren't literally the worst people ever. Like, the way these people like to describe them as.
Has defended this, in fact, in multiple debates, or an anarchist, and is in fact
not a criticism.
In fact, argued against those ideologies from a capitalist viewpoint for a long, long time.
Again, not
in fact,
criticism.
Destiny is quoted as saying this about the George Floyd uprisings.
The rioting.
Did that motherfucker just call it the uprisings? Okay, so what? But calling them uprisings is stupid. They were peaceful protests. Like, calling them uprising actually not conservative narratives a little bit. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Needs to fucking stop. And if that means like white redneck fucking militia dudes out there
That was in
mowing down
2020.
dipshit protesters
That
and
was
thinking they
definitely
can
in
torch
2020.
buildings at
Xander
10
Hall
p.m.,
was.
then at this point they have my
I've
fucking blessings.
gone
Holy
back to
shit, this
Xander
fucking shit
Hall's
needs to stop. It
videos.
needed to stop a long time ago.
So yeah, this is the guy that saved Xanderhall. Neoliberal politics are inherently like this. They say, yes, you can have your rights as long as you shut the fuck up about you.
Okay, now I would say liberal politics are a lot less like that. That's more center, I guess. But this person doesn't think there's a difference between a liberal and a centrist. Like, I can at least acknowledge that. A lot of tanky types don't. Like, a lot of tankies really don't acknowledge that, so like, but overall, pretty cool. I need to stop saying that. Overall, like, it's pretty clear that like liberals are not the same as a centrist or a right. And a lot of these types treat them as if they're the same. And Jesus Christ, I'm only 18 minutes in. Holy fuck, I need to stop. I'm about to make this like a 5-hour reaction or something. It's 10 and I have to go to school tomorrow.
Your queerness. Shut the fuck up about your blackness and do your job until you die in poverty like the wage slave that you are.
Do not question the machine. You are part of the machine.
What's hilarious about this, and the reason that I'm bringing this up, is because this is exactly where Xander Hall sits nowadays, albeit slightly to
That
the
is
left
not.
of Destiny.
That is not
He does
true.
argue in support of trans rights and
It's
Black
not
Lives
even
Matter.
he is not even
this video in a
slightly
much
to the
longer
left. He is very much to the left of Destiny. Jesus Christ. Jesus. This man is insane. Like, he's trying to make Xander Hall seem like a center lib. He's trying to make Destiny seem like a right winger. I feel like he's trying to make Zan look like a centrist or something. Like, he probably thinks that, unironically, that Zan's a liberal or a centrist. And I wouldn't be surprised if he did.
He fell down the alt-right pipeline and escaped. He immediately starts by saying,
I also wasn't even a leftist when I made those videos. I was still
only really says that he's a leftist and doesn't really go on much from there. He does say that apparently he was planning to read The Conquest of Bread live on stream. I can't find that on his channel anywhere, so it's likely that he read a bit of it, thought it was going to be too boring and sacked the idea off. Which is actually fair enough, because I think that reading theory on a live stream is extremely boring content, and I definitely would not be down for that. But it does kind of show that he's not really interested in that stuff, and the vast majority of his other content clearly shows understanding about how the working class struggle intersects with the civil rights that he supports.
Okay, so I know everyone went over this and had their opinion on this, which, cool. Point and going cringe centrist. Okay, so I'm gonna be unironic, and I'm gonna unironically say this, like, I'm saying a random word. I'm just putting word soup in here, I swear to God. Like, Jesus Christ. But, like, okay, it's weird. Like, because why would you like say this and it's like say, oh no, that's not what I meant to. God damn it. I need to send Molly this stream real quick, but yeah, it's a weird criticism because, like, you said, oh, I understand why he didn't do it, and then criticize him for it anyway. Like, how does that work?
What's also interesting to point out is that while Xander Hall says that Destiny saved him from the alt-right pipeline, Xander Hall doesn't appear to have actually ever been debated on his alt-right views. He simply saw an example of right-wing views being torn to shreds. It becomes clearer and clearer that he has a deep
here. Okay, I was texting someone while he said that, but right-winger. He was just a regular-ass right-winger when those still existed. He was just like a little bit to the right. He was a chud. Like, he was a chud, not a fascist. He wasn't even a... But not all of them are fascists. But him becoming fascist is just a fascist to a liberal is just proves the value of
extremely interesting. He talks about our schoolboy Sean's video, The Fate of the Frogmen. A video in which Sean talks about the online alt-right and their slow sad march into irrelevance. And Zan the man says that this was the move.
Very skeptical of if he was, like, the debate made him skeptical. The debate made him skeptical of his right-wing views.
Watching the debate with Destiny, which simply made him stop being a full-on Sieg-Heiling Nazi.
He wasn't a Sieg-Heiling Nazi.
It's interesting that he talks about learning social structures and disavowing capitalism, but a lot of his content just really isn't about that. One of the most important things to happen over the last year for a lot of leftists is the wave of unionization that's happened across the US and the world. Covering a lot of this, that'd mean a lot of people learning about a lot of good stuff. He's got one video that's 18 minutes of him covering the Staten Island warehouse unionization, but it's got woefully low views. Hell, I know the feels on that one. My union video and activism content performs terribly. But let's talk about his Joe Biden support. It's so interesting that in this video, quote, why I'm not Bernie or bust and you shouldn't be either, Xander Hall talks about how he loves Bernie Sanders and Joe Biden is a creepy old man who has rape allegations against him. But more recently, he just unironically tweets and retweets Joe Biden's Twitter or pro-Democrat stuff. Xander's video also ironically
Kamala Harris being hot. Yeah, this is just funny. He's just being funny, and I was like, yes, okay. Posting Biden, like, oh my god, that makes you a liberal. Posting Biden makes you a liberal, apparently. Like, oh my god, like, posting like Biden's left wing. He's not a leftist, but he's definitely left wing. Like, liberals are left wing, and like saying, oh. Like, yeah, he critically supports. He critically supports Biden. Like, it's clear, and I'm pretty sure he's about to go on the Bernie or bust soon. So
tweets and retweets Joe Biden's Twitter or pro-Democrat stuff. Zan in this video also talks about Ruth Bader Ginsburg and how if she dies while Trump is in office, then women's rights, trans rights, and other civil rights are all on the chopping block.
Retarded! I can't believe it. Oh, Destiny is center left. He's definitely that. Destiny is on the line left. He's not a leftist, but he's on the left, and like he's on the left, like straight up. So, but DJ Mule thinks Destiny's a right winger on that. I feel like a lot of woke schools and there is some merit to that claim, so I'm not going to just full on call him retarded for saying that, because Destiny does have some sussy ass takes. Like, Destiny had some bad takes. He's not really he's not entirely great with trans rights and stuff. I don't even think Destiny believes in non-binary people, which if Shu is more left than you, that's a problem, I think. Like, if Shu is more left than you and you're like a big lefty figure and you like, these people should it's really funny how none of these people criticize Shu a lot. Like, the debate bros go so hard on Shu, and I feel like these people would have a lot more reason to hate Shu, because Shu has a radioactive past from what I've seen. Like, even like the people on Keffel's Discord, like, I'm in the Catboy Ranch again, but like the people in Catboy Ranch, they don't like Shu. But a lot of the
harm reduction, but the harm has been done.
We can reduce the harm. Therefore, we should have let Trump win. This is unironically just giving a W to the Republicans. Like, a lot of these Bernie or busters are just these people. Okay, I'm going over stream chat again.
Been a disaster. But you didn't need to go full pro-Democrat either. Nuance is a thing, and
supports Biden. I swear to God, like, it's dumb as hell to say he doesn't. Like, Pat, you might need to get yourself checked out, because you might actually be retarded. And then at that point, I'm not even gonna make fun of you for being dumb.
Away from Xander Holt in this video is this.
Revolution isn't happening in the foreseeable future. All we can do at this current...
Oh, he's doing the flashing thing because, yes, this was just objectively true. Like, I don't even think I think revolution, the earliest I think revolution could possibly happen is in my late 30s. I'm like, revolution isn't gonna happen. Revolution didn't happen. He was right. There's not gonna just be some vanguard party that's gonna like just give us communism, like in like, liberal take. This is in like whenever someone is saying this is clearly in response to tankies.
moment is work within our current electoral system.
Oh my god.
Anybody who's still burning your bus to this point, there's no changing their minds. Fuck them, okay?
Okay, Zan was being really uncharitable here, so I'll give him that. But he was right. He was right. Electoral politics is what's going to get us reform. Reform is the way to socialism. Like getting reform, and then that reform can turn into systemic change. Because we can do systemic change, even within like if we can get stuff like ranked choice voting in, we can get good candidates. We can get in our current system. Our current system, like we can change it, and then we can also but overall, we can win. we can win within. Not need revolution. Revolution is not the fast way. Like, we need to do it within our. I think we should try at least to do it within our constitution. Wait a minute. Destiny apologized? Okay, so Destiny apologized. Of course, DJ Mule lied about Destiny. I wasn't gonna. But I'm like, yeah, okay. I wasn't charitable to Destiny, and I like, yeah, okay. Thank you, Sumi dear, but like, yeah, it's just weird to. I was being very uncharitable to Destiny because I don't expect the most of Destiny. Like, I don't expect too much of him. So, but like, the fact that he apologized for it just shows that DJ Mule's that much of a liar. Did he do it before or after this video came out?
About minorities or anybody in this country whose life.
Okay, I'm gonna speed this up. Bernie winning would not have stopped that. Bernie winning, a Bernie Tulsi presidency, even though Tulsi kind of proved not to be really good, like later. But a Bernie presidency wouldn't have done that. Bernie presidency wouldn't have been like a vanguard party taking over and establishing communism. And if you think that, if you unironically think that Bernie presidency would have fixed all of our problems, like Shoe on Head or something, because that's what Shoe thought. Shoe thought Bernie and Tulsi would fix all our problems, like. And I actually like Tulsi. I actually like Tulsi a lot. Like, I didn't see, like, Tulsi was really anti-war, but like, I was a lot more. Okay, you're good, Jimmy Bear, but thank you for at least telling me that Destiny fucking apologized, because theoretical reality is liberal to this guy.
Biden, as we previously discussed. So the question here is this: if Xanderhall loves Bernie so much, why is he so willing to claim that the majority of people who support Bernie don't care about marginalized people's rights? So my theory is this. As we said before, when Xanderhall said he lost a lot of faith in America after Trump was elected, he sees that as the catalyst for him going down the pipeline. So for him, beating Trump is paramount in that election, because he sees his radicalization as Trump's fault. Which is true as far as we can tell. Steve Bannon, who talked about...
Okay, so what he's trying to do is say this is like some kind of teenage vendetta against Trump. Like, no, like, and why are you ironically defending a Trump presidency being better than, or like the same as a Biden presidency? I'm about to like skip through a little bit of this because
neoliberals are actually primed for this kind of worldview. You know, it's the I'm alright Jack mentality.
Xander Hall is not a neoliberal. Xander Hall is not a neoliberal. Jesus Christ, he is not a fucking neolib.
Also, a bit of a sidetrack, but I just want to point out in this video, he says this.
Nuking Japan was justified, though. It's sort of like a...
Okay, so I'm not even... Okay, so yeah, I had that like, a lot of the media on the subject, like pushes, like... I don't even think a lot of it is... There's some other, like, alternative sources that, like, show that it wasn't justified. That can actually show that it... I'm not gonna criticize someone for believing that, because I used to. I like did until way recently. Like, I believed in, like, and by recently I mean last month. Before, like, last month I believed that until I like watched the Sean video. Like, it's an active debate. It's still active debate. It's not even solved yet. Because, like, I thought it was, like, a very, like, cut and dry where it wasn't justified. But no. There's still an active debate on it. So why is he just immediately going to say, oh, it's because it's a U.S. foreign policy decision. That's why. It's a U.S. like, foreign policy decision. Therefore, it's bad. Also, can you hear me good? Like, just making sure. I'm going to turn it up. Okay, that's, like, that gives... That makes it an even weirder criticism.
A hard discussion, but yeah, from what I've seen with all the arguments, it does seem like it, like,
oh my fucking god.
What?
Oh, it's a really fucked up situation.
You can stop the nuke. Okay.
But we're not going to talk about that right now.
That are gonna
Nothing to say
happen.
about
Roe v.
that.
Wade will get COVID-19. Take
I'm skipping this part. This is just
Anna-
bad take after bad take. It just
build dual power and eventually sever all ties and mutual aid in order to remove, especially now organized, create instances of direct action and mutual aid in order to remove dependence on the state, build dual power and eventually sever all ties with those who claim to govern it.
Okay. A food bank and a tenant union is not gonna bring in communism. This is just LARP. Like the LARP suit rain.
This is the way. While Zan did indeed cover the unionization of the Amazon warehouse in Staten Island, this seems to be the only bit of his content that covers any kind.
Do you have any videos on? Does he? Okay, this is an amazing point, Bosch. You have any videos on climate change? Do you have any videos on Because two of your videos, like, okay, you do have a video on activism itself. Wait, you made a video about activism again, so like, have you made a video like? I'm not sure if this is a video about climate change, so I'm not gonna say yeah I didn't, but like, okay, you only have one real video like dedicated to unions, so you really cannot talk, and so, well, yeah, I feel like this trash part should be the only thing. But like, yeah.
Of dual power structures at all. And to be honest, I think this is why Xanderhol and his community have such a hard time listening to marginalized. You either end up getting bullied out with a force, or becoming the thing that you hate.
Like, here comes the ultimate fucking.
So I'm gonna
that
preface
there was
this
a
segment
video for
with
me.
this.
Just Jesus
I'm gonna
Christ. A fucking movie villain. Like, I swear to God. Like, oh my God. Yeah, like, he's a LARPer. He's LARPing. Let me, But yeah, he's LARPing. He's just straight up LARPing, and I no longer feel bad saying that he's a LARPer. He's, like, he needs to shut the fuck up. And quit having takes. Please just... Okay, I'm gonna let him go around dick-sucking Sophie.
Tweet. I don't see how people...
Or like Shark or someone doing it. Like, he would definitely see the aggression in a tweet. Like, if someone he didn't like was doing it.
Oh, that's someone who made video on Proud Boys. We don't even know the context of the video. It could be a video like saying that the Proud Boys are good.
Love. It's love. He's in love with... I think this man really wants to fuck Sophie, which...
Good. Cringe, calling Xanderhol important and significant, and then to imply that Sophie's a nobody? Can you...
He won't even address... He didn't address the reason that Xanderhol hated Sophie. Which, pretty valid reason, not gonna lie. He has the most valid reason to hate Sophie and Thoughts Line, because they fucking lied. They lied about him having a sex cult. They lied about the man having a sex cult. Like, if someone accuses me of some bullshit like that, of having a sex cult, like, ever. If someone would ever do that to me, I'm beating their ass. Xanderhol was infinitely nicer. Was and is infinitely nicer to Sophie and Thoughts Line and everyone else who propped up those allegations than I would have been. So, like... This is just weird.
Can you not see the difference here? Don't understand some of this stuff.
Oh, he's still going. He's still going. He's still simping.
It's anti-gaff culture. You get a lot of engagement for, actually comments, and less talented video essayists thrive off that shit. Meanwhile, Twitch is a live format, and every streamer that does it long enough is gonna...
You can say some fuck shit on a video essay and edit it out. You can, like, say some fuck shit while recording. You can't do that. Live streamers can get taken out of context a lot easier. Video essays can take live streamers out of context really easy. Like,
thought out, usually refined later, or just misspoken, so they're an easy target. This is another huge assumption here. As I said, I've been streaming for a long... any of my content,
cool
and
flex, I guess.
I know I'm gonna have got some stuff slightly. Wonder why it's like always the debate bros that get this kind of stuff. It's always the debate bros who are clipped out of context.
Because they're live. Most debate bros are doing it live, where you can easily clip someone. Video essays aren't gonna say, usually get clipped out of context. Or some say a bad take and then get clipped out of context and have that live with them forever. I've never seen it happen. It probably did happen, but who knows?
Text, or, oh, they just misspoke, it's a live stream format. Everybody's gonna get some stuff wrong eventually. So from all these comments, and a picture of our Sophie. They're building a profile of someone who their debate king does not like. And so it makes it easier.
You wanna, like, yeah, this man obviously knows why Zan doesn't like him, and this man clearly believes Zan's a sex pest.
To not like her either. There were also multiple comments saying, I used to follow Sophie, now I just can't. Wearing terminally online monster.
All of this is true. All of this is true.
So, what is it?
Suspended. Osh covered this. I'm not gonna cover it. It just isn't true.
I have to people. Apparently just for
His fans.
He would easily be able to see aggression in the tweet if it was Xander Hall doing it. I'm pretty sure he actually did it in this video. I'm not gonna fully he did it, but there's a possibility he's gonna do it.
Are belligerent, obnoxious, and
that being a world fine, but Sophie in particular, she has literally 2 videos here of her going and speaking at trans rights protests. This
okay. How much you want to bet this man has never been out doing any real actual organizing? He probably did it. Like, I actually think he might have did it. But seeing with how much LARP brain he has, he might have did it, but a lot of this LARP just makes it sound like he never did it at all. Like, the
narrative that Sophie is a monster, calling her a psycho amongst all the bad faith arguments.
Psycho from Mars is fucking retarded. If you lie about someone having a sex cult, yeah, I'm gonna call you a psycho. I'm going to label you the most insane person ever.
Who is this Sophie? It's not the Sophie I know. The one that I...
It is. You just love her. It is. Oh, in love. You're in love with Sophie, okay? Like, goddamn. This motherfucker is genuinely in love with Sophie. That is why he's going so hard on Xander Hall. I feel like if Xander Hall never went at it with Sophie, he would not be going nearly as hard as he does.
Loves and cares about her friends. She loves and cares about her comrades so much and is desperate.
This motherfucker is sick. This motherfucker is actually... I know I'm going hard on him for LARPing, but he's actually like... Jesus Christ. This man is like the biggest LARPer ever. Like, holy fuck. Like, what in the LARPer is this? Like, oh my god.
To get change the horrific world that we live in. I certainly...
the false sex call.
wouldn't call her a psycho. Just look at how easily his audience...
Destiny doesn't even fuck with Vosh. I don't even think Destiny likes... I don't even think Destiny and Xander Hall are Dylan a little bit. Like, bro. Like, Dylan has done more activism than anyone in Quarter 2. Dylan has done the most for our cause. And, like, Dylan should actually... I feel like if you have some kind of derangement in Dylan, you're probably... I don't trust you. The only person that rivals the amount of activism Dylan did was Keffels. Like, she did a lot more. No, I ain't gonna say she did a lot more, but she did a lot too. She was a part of the fucking Communist Party of Canada. Like, she has the most experience with the left. Like, her and Dylan, easily. That's the most I can say. Like, her and Dylan. Well, this person did. He probably. Well, he has had some interactions with Keffels, but he isn't going particularly hard on Keffels here, or like going after Keffels at all. But yeah, Keffels is more of a leftist than this motherfucker will ever be.
Xanderhall really doesn't understand the meaning of the word ally. An ally is not someone who uses marginalized people in their community to win arguments or support their biases. It's really funny because in my video that I did,
White person criticize Candace Owens. If you are a cis person, you should. I'm gonna speak on that anyway, because if you are not a part of a marginalized group, and a part of a marginalized group is like trying to like fight against the group they're in, criticize them. Jesus Christ.
Candace Owens. And no, for a start, if you're cis and white,
Get off the stream, like.
and black people who best represent their community. Of course.
Okay, yeah, I get that point. You shouldn't be trying. If you're a white person, I don't think it's really who represents the black community, because like, and like, it's never gonna be one person, like, and like, I don't even think it's a black person's place, because like, Soul Bunny tries to act like a lot of woke schools, or at least like black woke schools, like try to say that listen to black people. A lot of black people supported him too. Like, what the fuck? Like, why does their identity matter? Like, the merit of their take. Like trying to say a lot of black people, but a lot of black people didn't. Like, a lot of black people had the problem with the say her name stuff, but a lot of black people didn't. In the say her name discourse, that was the most demonic thing. Like, you did that. That was a dead teenager, you asshole. You assholes, like, really, like, defiled the grave of a dead teenager, basically, because they used a hashtag. That hashtag wasn't even exclusively for black people. So it's stupid as fuck.
Those individuals mentioned are wrong about a lot of stuff, and it is an ally's duty to understand that marginalized groups are not monoliths, and that these people don't represent the communities as a whole. No, if you focus on that stuff instead of amplifying and signal boosting and supporting,
I better not see a video. I better not ever see him make a video on Keffels. I don't ever want to see this man make a video on Shark, Keffels, anyone. I don't want him to make he better not make a critical video on any other marginalized person. I don't want him to see, like, yeah, no. Because if criticizing Candace Owens is bad and criticizing Blair White is bad, criticizing
someone who disagrees with you is unhinged and bad. And
unless it's Blair White or Buck Angel or fucking Kelly Cat.
Questionable people who are already predispositioned to
Jesus
support
Christ.
you in your community in order to say that they are wrong. Where's this overwhelming majority, Zan? Where are the figures? And doesn't support us in any actual tangible way.
Oh, this man's
and that's
insane.
the fucking T. Check out what he says here at the end of him reading. Yes, Xanderhall, you are so right, dude.
Wait, please don't tell me he's actually being sarcastic. This motherfucker actually being sarcastic. Bro, yes, there are bad leftists. Yes, some leftists are terrible people. Like, being a leftist does not automatically mean you're a good person. Like, having a political identity does not immediately mean you're a good person. Like, being on the left does not immediately mean you're a good person. Like, and this is just true overall. Like, I'm gonna keep it like a full-on buck with you. Like, no, just because you're left doesn't mean you're a good person. And it's a dumb thing to say that just because you are, oh, this person is leftist, that clearly means that person is a leftist. It clearly means they're a good person. God damn, I need that. I think I might be getting sick.
Xanderhall even says that someone's political beliefs can be a good indication of their moral values, which is pretty funny because he supports.
They're the only party that can get left-wing policies, like pro-trans policies, in order. They're for videos as well. You guys. You know what? Keffels has been, but like, Keffels has been nice to me. This means you cannot. This means I better not see a single criticism of Keffels ever. Like, that's really what these people are going off.
Throwing marginalized people under the bus, just like him. So later in the video, he says this.
I'm gonna stop
you
at
will
Bad Bunny.
find 4 times out of 10, I'd say, that a content creator in your lane that you've discovered who you might want to collab with, become friends with, who you might even find enjoying their content and becoming sort of a fan of in a way, already hates you before you even know their name.
Yep, true. Entirely true.
Or before you even knew they exist.
It's absolutely wild that he said that
I'm not even...
with no self-reflection.
Jesus Christ. Didn't even mean to click report. I would
On
read
why
that.
this would be. Maybe the reason that people don't want to work with you and that your reputation precedes you is because you're a fucking man-child who throws his toys out of the pram every time a woman online disagrees with you. Why would anyone want to work with someone like that, dude? One of the main things to take away from this
Diction. The contra-fucking dictions. Jesus Christ. This nigga is actually retarded. He's actually fucking retarded. And I don't feel bad saying it. Because this nigga's insane. But yeah.
any of Sophie's content or any of her tweets, he just rambles about how she's a terrible person.
Skizzo.
On the point of sadism, Xanahol seems to really focus on the fact that anyone who disagrees with him has mental...
Cannot criticize me ever. I'm a black autistic teenager who like lives in a blue collar area or like it's weaponizing identity politics so bad. I better not see a single criticism from a white person who believes this bullshit. I better not see Jesse gender
issues. It's kind of part and parcel of living under capitalism. So this scapegoat is kind of one that you could use for just about anybody if you do like a minute or two.
Do need that like
Fake internet points is a huge sweeping statement that misses a lot of important things to remember. Namely that not everybody with bad mental health is actually on the internet. Relentless amount of her.
but he still does it. Oh my god. Oh no. No one unironically thinks being massaged.
Harassment, not just from Xanahol's community, but from debate bro communities as a whole.
I hate Sophie so much because she propagated false allegations. When you propagate false allegations, it does not matter. You could be a black trans minor who is autistic, has ADHD, nonverbal, is really poor. Like, if you make some false allegations on someone and they get proven false, like in the case of Sophie, you deserve any criticism. As long as it's like full on harassment or like doxing or something, you deserve to get criticized. You deserve you deserve like a lot of pushback. Sophie deserved I hope to God that Sophie didn't get doxed. Like, she's a literal ghoul, but I hope to God she didn't get doxed because I don't wish doxing on anyone. Like, unless you're like a pedophile or something, I don't wish doxing. As long as you didn't harass or dox her, then I don't think you really. I don't even file or like a rapist or something.
Just for this thread, this 2 minutes of hyperbole and conjecture have resulted in some of the worst.
Like, what else did he say?
This 2 minutes of hyperbole and conjecture have resulted.
Yeah, this like fucking word
that my friend has ever seen.
Okay, I don't think Xander Hall got harassment off of this. This video convinced me to sub the Xan. Wow, this hit piece had the opposite effect on Xan. Like, oh my god, this video has at least over 4 times. The video has 10 times the amount of views than subscribers DJ Mule has. That is amazing.
And if you know about the effects that online harassment has on people, then you don't need me to tell you just how bad that was for Sophie.
I thought you said, oh, people are being dickheads online, just log off. Where did that go? Like, obviously, it actually disgusts me how easily video essays can lie. How easily people can. She deserves all of that shit for lying.
And listen, it doesn't matter if you have disclaimers in your video or in your description saying please don't harass them.
Okay, and behind the disclaimer, if he started getting flack for any harassment that Xander Hall got, which Xander Hall thankfully didn't get harassed, but he behind that disclaimer, I am certain of it.
Please don't harass them, that's not what I want. Because the very nature of drama content and debate culture on the internet has already primed people to behave in that way anyway. So I want to go back to the comment section again here, just to bring this up. She works with Bad Bunny. All you need to know.
I'm about to end this.
So his community here are implying that Sophie's relation to Kira Chat's old name Bad Bunny and another of my good friends is another reason for steering clear of her? But what exactly has Kira done? Okay.
I don't have the screenshots of the amount of like Kira Chats is like, oh my god, I'm a black teenager, but at least I'm not bisexual, or Kira Chats would absolutely hate me. Okay, so I'm gonna end this stream and get the VOD up for at least part 1, and then tomorrow I'm gonna do part 2. So overall, like, this is a sweet. Oh my god, people on, a lot of normie YouTubers. Papa Gut got on this video. Like, Papa Gut is like a normie-ish YouTuber. The fact that he got on this is like so funny. Like, but yeah, I'm about to get the fuck out of here because I need to eat and sleep. It's 11. I haven't eaten. Thank you, Zumi dear. But like, I'm gonna go now. I'll see all of you homeboys later.